As I was saying now, this is our slide. So I just want us to run through this slide before we start the weekly recap on gold. So there is one problem I actually notice when it comes to difficulties in analyzing the market, technical analysis challenge, reading and interpreting charts, indicators and chart patterns can feel overwhelming, for beginners. Fundamental analysis, confusion. Yeah, understanding the news, economy, interest rates, blah blah blah. But one thing I want you to understand about me is that I'm a pure technical trader. I don't really trade news because news does not give direction. News is just giving volatility. Technical analysis is going to help you to understand the direction in which the volatility, which is the news, is going to flow. So I've I've actually tested that and I've seen that it's working for me. So what we are going to be doing in studying FX trading community is purely technical analysis, but doesn't mean that we'll neglect the fact that fundamental news does not exist. Just like news like FTMO, news like CPI, news like election, all those news too are very, very important that at least you have them in mind, not that you just, forget about them, that they don't exist or anything. So difficult in becoming consistent in the market. Normally, this is actually like a really, really, this is like a really, really like tough. This is like a really, really tough, part for traders. A lot of people actually struggle with this phase, and is understandable. But the most important thing I want you to understand is that this is the most amazing part of trading, becoming consistent, but also the most difficult part. That is why studying FS is here. That's why the community is here to help any way they can. So I hope you are patient with us and understand that trading is a game of time and also experience. So inconsistency in discipline is something that is very, 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 very. It has to do with yourself. Nobody can help you with that. In as much as we are actually out here like this now, I'm actually using my time to pass some knowledge to you guys. Regardless of that, if you are not disciplined, nothing is going to work. So you have to be consistent and being disciplined. Show up when there's classes. Also ask questions when you feel like the group is there. You can ask any question. I'll answer you. I don't know if you get my point. So maintaining discipline, especially after consistent losses or wins, can be challenging for beginners who lack a structure mindset. Now, this is the most important part because we are actually here to minimize these losses. So most of the times, based on experience, I know when not to enter trade. I know when to enter trade. So obviously, if you can share your technical analysis with me, no problem. I can go through it and tell you my point of view. So not to waste much of your time, challenges, deep drive, fear and greed, all these things are normal things that everybody tends to hear. So new traders can often emotionally driven decisions lead to impulse trade, over trading and hold trade or losing trades. This part is very, very important. Like guys, I want us to note this part. Like just take note of this part. Especially challenging yourself. Like when something becomes very tough, like when the market becomes very, very tough, like challenging yourself, like man, that shit is so crazy, man. Like honestly speaking, but what has kept me this far is I always tell myself, always say I will proceed till I make it. Like I always say it when I started trading. I think last 2 years plus, this is close to 3 years now. I've been trading. Like I always tell myself that I'm going to proceed till I make it. I'm going to proceed till I make it. Like regardless of what is happening, like regardless of the losses, regardless of the funds, regardless of my environment, I always tell myself I'm going to proceed till I make it. So it's very, very important, guys. Always tell yourself I will proceed till I make it. So, so the third challenge, like the third challenge, is environment. You know, your environment is as your environment has a long way to affect your trading physically and spiritually. Like guys, trading is also physical and it's also spiritual. Like I want you to take note of that. So, like sincerely speaking. So when it comes to solution, studying FX trading communities, yeah, this is our mission statement for beginners that are just joining or people that would like to trade with us. So implementation, let's get to the charts for the trade review. So this is gold right now, and there is something out. There's see guys, please. I would when I anything I say, if you're not hearing me, just I want us to have an interactive class. Do you get my point? Hello.
Yes, yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. So any question, there are going to be question
Hello.
and answer. So when I just go through the charts, why we took some trades in the market, like why I actually took some trade in the market and stuff like that. So normally now I always do my top down analysis. My top down analysis is very very important. When I go to the monthly, I look at what's happening in the monthly. Like gold has been bullish on the monthly chart, and there's something I want us to understand when it comes to technical analysis. Gold is about to break out, and it's going to break out on a very very crazy move very soon. But we're going to have a pullback. We're going to have a pullback based on gold has created a higher high on the daily time frame. So what I just want us to understand is the fact that technical analysis, when it comes to technical analysis, discipline, discipline is the most important thing, because without discipline, there's nothing you can do. So look at it, it's actually bullish. This is a resistance level in that's December 2 on Monday 24th at price at 2574. This 2574 was actually a trade where I was like gold gave like a kind of fake out. Like currently when I was actually analyzing the market, like it was looking confusing because I was actually thinking we are going to break out to this level. Like I was thinking we are going to break out to five, that's 2530. Like honestly speaking, just to come and feel this high. But what did gold did? Gold got a retracement level at 5 2 as 2590. So most of the times, anytime I post those write-ups concerning gold technical analysis, I tend to see that some people don't really take the trade, or maybe I don't really know why. Maybe they can you guys can't really interpret the trade setup, but that's fine, sha. All I want you to just understand is that this was actually why I took the trade. Actually, I trade with the trend. Yeah, I'm kind of revealing my strategy, you know, not for anything, but just for the community growth and also have a good relationship with people. So, in case if you have any problem, you can just reach out to me. We can share analysis and share our thoughts together. So, look at it here, and this was like a high of September 24th, and you see how price came and broke it, and price came to the second, that's just like the second correction on the trend, understanding that this is August 24th on Monday. Now this is a potential reverse point that I was expecting price to come back here for just like a touch like this. Like I was expecting price to come something like come down. I was expecting price to come down. Yeah, so that it's going to be Sorry. I was expecting price to come down to this level. So it's gonna be something like this. Then price will fill this place. This is the middle section. Price will fill this place, then price will now start going back. But what price did was price was not able to come to this place. So this was just like some people was actually selling, because if you go to the daily, price looked like it actually wanted to sell. Yeah, sorry. Price looked like it actually wanted to sell. Like just to fill this place. I don't know if I get to my point. So that was actually what I was expecting probably this week. I sorry, last week. But that was actually why I said, wow, like this thing really worked for many people, because a lot of people didn't actually got this wave. But when most people start entering the market was around this 2670 after this pullback on the daily. So the most important thing I want you to understand here now is that the fact that most times you do what you want. The market will not do what you want. That's why you have to know how to involve with the market, so that you'll not be able to miss out on opportunities that can actually change your life. Because normally, me, I already knew, but I was expecting price to drop down. But I already knew that if price did not drop down after this January, that's January 25th, after the pullback, I was going to enter the trade. But I didn't actually enter the trade. That was last week, which was January 7th. When I entered the trade around this place. That's on the 20. I entered the market on the 20. That was how we were able to close the 400 pips just as sweet as anything, because I already knew that once price break this 2714, that's price broke it on the 16th, I already knew that price was going to create a new high. So that was actually how I did it. So coming down to the 4 hours, this was actually where the trigger came from. That I was looking at the charts from this, you're going to see a pattern, and this was the pattern that suits me. This was the pattern, head and shoulder pattern. I like trading head and shoulder patterns because they are very, very profitable. First head, this was the pattern that made me close 400 pips last week, and that was how I did it, guys. Just look at the pattern. That's head and shoulder on a consecutive, this is a consecutive higher highs and higher low. This is a consecutive higher high. Price has been going higher high on the 4-hour time frame. Price has been going higher high, higher low. And also look at this part. This is a double top. That price came up and created the higher high and came down to marinate. Price came down to marinate the other block. All these other blocks are very, very useful. So all these other blocks are very useful. So you just have to pay attention to them. So this was actually why I entered the market. One, I trade with it. I trade with the trend. Two, I always take my trade setups, decisions. I take them on the higher time frame structure, which is daily. Guys, don't trade anything below 4-hour time frame. If you trade anything below 4-hour time frame, you are going to lose. Like, you're just going to lose. Like, I've already tested that, and I've seen that most times it's not really profitable trading on 4 hour time frame. So basically all the things I just do is on daily time frame structure, and I map out, and I always wait for pullbacks to take multiple entries. So I don't know if you have any question, you can just let me know. At least now the recording is fast spent. 15 minutes, then 15 minutes for question. Any question? Sorry. Hello, any question?
Yeah. Yeah, I got a question.
You said?
I have a question.
Alright now, bro, just talk to me. I'm listening. Let's have some interactive class. At least 15 minutes more now before we wrap up.
Yes, I have a question.
Okay, I'm listening.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm
Okay.
listening.
Thank you for giving us the chance. Thank you for giving us the business to learn with you. I
Yeah,
really appreciate that.
yeah. Thumbs up, bro. Thumbs up, bro.
My question, my question is, how do you normally used to know, how do you normally used to know how the price will come down or how the market price will go up or come down with that shoulder level technical analysis way you use, that pattern way you use, and like how you dey do am from your laptop. You say you just like dey like free to it.
Like, do you mean
So
how did I analyze my chart?
yes, yes, how do you use it like that by
Okay,
using that by 4 hour time?
by using what?
Yeah. And how do you exactly how do you know that the price from the
Okay,
market from this channel from the
okay,
market from this channel?
okay. Yeah, yeah. What I want you to understand now about forex um and everything is that, see, let me tell you something. This is they call it a natural progression of the market. This is what you need to believe. The market is moving like this: impulse, correction, impulse. This is the natural progression. You see, this thing is the natural progression of the market. This is what I want you to believe, that the market moves impulse, correction. So most of the times the only problem you have, see, this is how the market moves. And this thing now here now is a
Yeah,
pattern. This is a pattern.
yeah,
And
yeah,
this thing now is a entire big course that we cannot really digest here right now. This
yeah,
is actually how I started trading when I started out, because I understood that if I want to be successful, I just need to understand that, and I need to believe that this is how the market has been working. So let me show you something now so you know what I'm talking about. Let's go. So let's see something now. You see that price came here, from here. Price came impulse, and price came here to correct. Do you see it? Do you see it? Hello?
yes,
Yeah, so that
yes. I'm
is
seeing it.
that is the natural progression of the market. But this thing that I'm telling you now is something that, with enough practice, you tend to understand it. And I'll be hosting webinars every week, just like this now. Probably maybe on Saturdays, any trade I take, I'll just tell you why I took the trade. This one now was a bonanza. This trade now was a bonanza for anybody. Are you currently trading with me? Hello?
I'm listening.
Are you currently trading
I
with me?
can
Like,
hear
are
you.
you currently trading?
No,
Why?
I'm still a leader. I'm still refreshing my memory.
All right, that's good though. So this is just like there are some secrets I'll be sharing, Sha. But the most important thing I just want you to understand is that why why I actually took this trade, because I told you that one, I only trade with the higher time frame structure. Bro, this thing is going to help you so well that once you start trading with me and we are trading with the higher time frame structure, like most of the times I take setups and they are profitable, guys. It's not that I'm making out or anything, it's just how the market works, because I already understood that. I told you earlier that I wanted to see the market to come down to this level, like based on what price was actually doing on the daily time frame. But price didn't drop, like price didn't just go down, and I was like, what the fuck just happened? Because like I didn't expect that. I was thinking price is going to come down to this level to feel this level, this 2426, or to feel this two that's this place now will be like the ultimate. Sorry, this place will be like the ultimate. This 2526 will be the ultimate um turning point. But price just took resistance here and start creating higher highs and higher lows and higher highs. So when the thing became clearer for me was when I got this pattern. This was the pattern I got. Oh, sorry. This was the pattern I got, and that was why I took the trade. This particular pattern. This is an head and shoulder. After price came to these highs, that was on January 16th. Price came down and creates a what? And marinates. This is another block on the daily time frame. So I told you, remember I told you that I don't take trades on 4 hour time frame. I only take trades on daily time frame. That's I make my decisions on daily time frame. So not to waste most of your time, bro. This was actually why I took the trade, double head and shoulder pattern, and I long it from this point. At least my entry was that was 22709. That was my entry, and that was how I was able to close 400 pips. Look at it, 209. This is 480 pips. So that's it for today, Sha. So at least thank you for your question, bro. I really appreciate. So in case if you have any other thing, you can DM me in the group. Do you get my point?